Yo, anglers and danglers, and welcome back to Dredge. Last time, we found most of the specimens that the researcher needed from the abyss, but we are missing one. We also did upgrade our engines. Off camera, I did find where this thing lives, and it has a very distinctive look that I just kind of forgot. I found it almost immediately off camera. It's right over here. So let's go ahead and pick him up and put him in the boat. We gotta press the right button. There you go. I was pressing E. It's not the right button. Alright, so we'll put this here. We also still have our cursed fang tooth. It's now less fresh. It's feeling that not so fresh feeling. Catch a couple of these, why not? Might as well. Might as well make some money while I'm in the area. We will see more abyssal fish, but this is the main place to catch them. That there. Let's put this here. I can live there, and we'll catch one more. No crazy ones. Oh, well. Alright, caught all the fang teeth. Let's go ahead and bring this back to the researcher, and then we'll get out of this place and maybe go to a new place, see what's going on in the Marrow. We haven't been there for a while. I don't think it's really changed that much. Maybe we'll go to the Gale Cliffs, or maybe I'll go somewhere else. We'll have to figure it out. Either way, let's go ahead and see the researcher. Oh, hello again. What do you need? I found that last specimen. There you go. I have good news and bad news. What do you want to hear first? The bad news? The bad news is the samples you retrieved from the basin are, well, they have dangerously high counts of cellular mutations. The good news is that I've honed in on what's causing the abnormalities in the ecosystem. This all points to one thing, and that thing is that the basin is harmful to life at a cellular level. It damages everything around it, whether passively or with intent. I need to write up a report with all my findings. Sorry, our findings. She points at the dog immediately. Maybe now they'll take me seriously. Oh, how rude of me. You've done all of this for me, and I, well, haven't done much to thank you. I don't have much to thank you with. You should have this. Oh yeah, I should still put on that book. God damn it, Lila. She opens the drawer and pulls out a book. Sheepishly, she hands it to me. This is something I wrote during my studies. I think it'll be useful to you. Thanks for your help again. I'd recommend you avoid this area. It doesn't seem safe to be near the basin. It's not that bad. I mean, there's probably more dangerous places. Also, let's dock again. Let's go ahead and just go to my storage and get this stuff out. Go to storage, go to storage, go to storage. That fish is stale, but it's still good. It's still good. It's still good. Do I want to put on a thing? No, we can put on that later. It's not really a big problem. I want this on first. A plan for the future. I can't remember what that one gives you. The silver tongue one you can probably guess, though. Anywho, let's make haste. We need to get over to our friend, sell a few things, maybe equip a few things, and then we'll head back to the center, or maybe we'll head to the Gale Cliffs. I believe they're just across the way. That thing is writhing about in a menacing fashion, as it often does. Alright, football fish. Grab a couple of you. You can live there. And then you can live here. There you go. Alright, let's go. Now I gotta think about what I want to do next. The problem with going to... Well, actually, that place isn't bad. I'm trying to think of... Actually, the Gale... We do also need to go to Blackthorn Island, or Blackstone Island. Our friend there has something for us. And I would like that thing. Another superpower. I can't remember what he'll give us for the ring, but... we'll see soon enough, I'm sure. I'm sure it'll be wondrous. Either way, I should use my speed. Feels again, it feels so much better to be this fast. Just so much better. How much are you giving me for this little guy? Still 15 bucks for a stale little guy. These things are 44. These guys are 24. Not a bad haul. Not a bad haul for just one thing. Especially in my little tub. Eventually, we need to make this thing bigger. And that reminds me, we should probably use our newfound wealth to actually buy some lights so I can actually see a little better at night. Oh, that would be why I can't see shit. Did I take that off? I thought we had one. Oh, we have new ones. Halogens. Yeah, I'll take me one of those. There we go. And we'll just wait till morning. Although I guess I could put on a rod or two. What's the other thing I need to think about? Whoops. Get out of that. Let's go over to our upgrades. I would eventually like this. It's going to take a whole 8 upgrade parts. That's the one thing that makes it sort of awkward. We're good on engines for now. I don't think we need to really upgrade anytime soon. Although, of course, I would like that. Whatever it may be. But really, I need to get one of these. The volcanic would probably be good. That's probably all I should really go for, is the volcanic. We'll need this thing too. So actually, we'll need 10 parts to get over there. Now, well, such is life. It's funny, I spent a gear on this reel, and I haven't even bought that. It's been completely supplanted by this. And this thing is completely unnecessary too, to be perfectly honest. Anywho, I still have my stuff in storage, so we might as well put some of those on, just so I can catch some fish, huh? Put this here. Trying to think what would be the best spot if I do grab those. I think they have that sort of shape, so it'd be better to do it that way. We'll put you here. Good, good, good. Okay, that's perfect. Let's just go ahead and sleep the rest of the night away, and then let's make our way over to Blackstone Isle. There's a fish in there, a fancy fish. I want me a fancy fish. We actually haven't caught any of these things. A coral grouper. There you go, groupie. Come on, where's the fancy one, damn it? Well, that's a big one. Oh, it's a big one. You can stay there. Give me a good one. Give me the fancy one. Lethal crabs. I'm glad I can just leave these here while I'm looking for things. I've never actually done it this way. There we go. Now we're talking. The consumed group. Let's see. Once dazzling skin is now bleached and eroded. It barely resists. Relieved at a final end. It's not dead yet, probably. But it will be soon. Okay, let's go ahead and pick you up. I would like the fancy one also. The big one, rather. What excess is this, right? You fish are just improperly shaped. Bad fish. How dare you be shaped improperly? Ah, well. You know what? You three can go back and do something. Get out of my face. Anyway, let's make our way over the Blackstone Isle. It helps if you're actually pointed in a northeasterly direction. Let's not go directly above that thing. You know, but probably wouldn't end well. You can die in this game if it was not apparent. I'm not sure if that thing would instantly kill you or just fuck up your ship. Be best not to find out. Any good things for us to dredge on the way? Oh, there's a fancy football. Lethal, you don't have any room for footballs. I know. Man, I don't get to have any footballs. Let's go over here then. Imagine getting the Blackstone Isle before the sun even sets. Can you imagine it? Because that's what we're going to do. Let's see. We need to change course just slightly. Thank goodness for this old-timey Lovecraftian GPS. It'll be much easier to upgrade our boat from now on, since we can actually move effectively. Although it is unnecessary, you do not need to do that to actually win the game. Alright. What is it? The words that you read from the book, oh, whoops. One moment. One moment. Fish, you stay here for a moment, okay? You walk in and place the jewel-encrusted ring on the table by the collector, his eyes wide. We're certainly making excellent progress now, and I know what you're thinking. An item like this would fetch a fortune at an auction, but for us, its value transcends material wealth. Regardless, you are due a reward. This should make a future return journeys a little more swift. Allow me. He selects one of the silver ribbons trailing from the crimson-bound book, opening it to an unseen page. Turning to catch the dim light, he whispers the words on the page. After a few seconds, you feel your stomach drop suddenly, as though thrown high by a wave. He closes the book and turns his attention back to you. Now there are yet more relics to find. Keep looking. My intuition tells me that the current may have carried some debris to the southeast, towards the Gale Cliffs. Make that your priority. I know you went to the other place last time, and I'm infuriated. I've already marked it on your map, right here. He points at it with a finger. Alright, well, tell me about the thing. Tell me about manifest. Use of these words is induced in a trance-like state. While in this state, time will pass in the blink of an eye. When it is over, you will find yourself here. As always, I caution against overusing these powers. Selectively and strategically use it to get it that when you need it most. Just use it strategically is what I'm trying to say. Are there other powers that you wish to know about? No, I'm good. What are you doing with these relics, dude? Why, collecting them, of course. I'm the collector. An investment for times to come. Alright, why can't you just look for these things yourself? The ocean no longer wishes to... Looks out wistfully out the window, wistfully. Again with whist. To cooperate. They refuse to cooperate. As the waves are unsafe for me, you will be my surrogate. Anything else? No, that's all. Okay. Let's go sell... Oh, the fish is actually in the storage, and we can find it over there. It's not a problem. We never caught this thing, you may recall, so let's go ahead and catch him. Make some money. The big old bronze whaler. The shark. A beautifully colored and deadly predator. Next to this damn thing. That one's 2 meters long. This one's almost a singular meter. Alright, let's head on in. We'll probably take a little detour over to the builder's place. Try to get that done. I think we can get some parts over there. I guess we'll find out soon. Also, we should sell some other things. The lighthouse keeper is waiting for you on the dock, looking displeased.
I saw you sailing towards the horizon. Crossing that deep expanse. Do you really think that's wise?
It'll be fine.
Maybe this time, but you need to be more careful. Even you, with all your experience, cannot truly know the ocean.
Looks away.
No one can.
Abruptly, she walks away. Her eyes scan the water as she walks along the dock. Alright. Ugh, blinding headache today. Did you come by yesterday? I don't recall. Anyway, what can I do for you? Actually, I didn't. I haven't been here for a few days, actually. It's $100 reduce. This one's $87 reduce. And that one's $49 reduce. Alright, cool. Thank you. That'll all do. We got so many stupid rods on here. So many stupid rods. That stupid thing. We don't need that. I think everything's good. There's nothing in the net because that thing is not equipped. Fine. Shipwright? Did I need anything from you? I don't think I did. No refunds. I think I'm good. Well, let's just wait till morning. Let's just wait till morning. Alright, let's undock. Let's make our way over here. Again, our main goal right now is to make the ship just a little larger if we can, and also maybe help this builder and get some upgrade parts. Alright, let's park it here. Actually, we don't need to park it yet. I need to dredge up some things, don't I? I forget exactly what we need for this. I think we just need scrap and wood. Which, wouldn't you know it, that's what we got. Also, I didn't sell the treasure, don't worry. There'll be time. There was no time. Alright. Put that right here. Our little boat is getting awfully crowded. Okay, that... those are those cloth bolts. I don't think we need those. You said, hoping it were true. Alright, that's one scrap. We need to go get the builder anyway, so it's not that big a deal. There's still more left, huh? Lethal tilts his head. I don't think I can fit any more on here, so we'll just leave those to procreate, make new scrap. Alright, material pile. This is the island where the builder wants materials delivered. Sure is. There you go. You've delivered all the necessary materials. You should let the builder know. We haven't seen her in like a week, and she's probably given up on getting to this island. Who knows? I will never stop going you. My thing that I do. One of the many things. Alright, come here, you. I have enough room for one of you things at least. You and your damn fins. How dare you have fins? You stupid animal. I really just feel dumb that I actually equipped those, both of those rods. We don't need both of them. Maybe I should. That's what I should do. That's what I should do. I should get rid of them and put on that one that does both. Builder. First, let's go to the fishmonger. Go ahead and buy this. There you go. More money. It's a fair amount. Alright, Builder Chan. You've done it. Well, there's no time to waste. Let's get moving. I mean, there's still plenty of time to waste. Why don't you go and just lay down right there? Good riddance, Greater Morrow. I'm onward bound. Not yet. Do you have any new things to tell us? No, not really. What about you, Lightkeeper? Have you seen anything significant from the lighthouse recently?
The fog, it's behaving, well, as though it was reacting to lights that cut through it. It swirls and crashes against the edges. From the lighthouse, I can see dark figures seething in the thickest tracks, out beyond Little Morrow, where the lights dwindle. Of all that is seen, your lights seem to anger them the most.
Okay. Neat. Alright, well, we're just gonna wait until tomorrow. We don't need to go at night. She says there's no time to waste. I'm all like, are you kidding me? Plenty of time to waste. And probably before I leave, actually, let's take a look at the old book. Did I read that thing? No, I'm still not done with that. Interesting. The fancy fish. Fancy fish. There it is. Let's try a fanged cod. Deviantly sharp teeth. Chunks of smaller fish are lodged between. Hunger in its eyes. Hunger for justice. For a world that is, plainly unjust. Alright, let's go. Oh, grieving father. There's another thing we could do for him. Have you found anything special? Can you do anything with this? Let's go to storage. Let's solve this. Okay, that's all good. Yeah, we should put this thing on because it can catch everything, or at least coastal and shallow, and it only takes 2 spaces instead of the 4Z block. So it's a better offer. I don't really need this dumb thing either. Anyway, let's go ahead and unstock. We'll be back for the grieving father in just a moment. Another thing we can do around here, I don't remember if it gives you a book or if it gives you a part, but we'll find out soon enough. Typically what you get from these quests, other than the dog quest, which just gives you a ring covered in bile, which is what everyone wants. No matter what they tell you. Yes, this'll do. Thank you, fella. Give me a short while to get things built here. You'll be welcome back any time. She reaches into her toolbox and pulls out a handful of components. Take these. They're always good to have on hand. Sure, thank you. Appreciate you. Alright, that's exactly why we did that. I was fairly sure that's exactly what we got from her, and you know what? Once again, Lethal was correct. It keeps happening. Wait, dodge that. So I already know what that grieving father wants. I'm going to recreate what I did when I first did this. Because I picked up this quest after I got it anyway. I actually saw something back here. Was there some of those stingrays or something? Yeah, I saw this thing glistening in the water, but I just picked it up. Look at all these damn things to dodge. Whenever it's fancier, it makes it harder to get around. We found a bronze belt buckle. Engraved, but almost every detail is worn away. Some other things back here. We could get more treasure. Let's see. That is some chunks of components. That's some bolts of cloth. I should get all of this, actually. So we want to make our boat bigger. We're going to need more of this. You can't just buy materials. I mean, that would just be cheating. The very idea. Just buying stuff to make your ship. The audacity. Alright, that'll do. Let me see if I can catch another one. By catch, I mean dredge. There we go. And that'll be good for that. I tell you, the night just sneaks up on you here, doesn't it? And we need some cloth, so let's grab some. That there. We have enough for 2 more. Oh, the excitement, the romance, the dodging. I remember when I first played this, it bewildered me. Let's see, let's get those lights on. There we go. Now we can actually see. You see those purple things off in the darkness? We don't want to run into those. Those are bad times. There's some wood. We'll pick up that in just a moment. Let's go see that grieving father, shall we? Hello, is everything okay? Let's see. Do you know about any shipwrecks around here? Well, yes, you see, my only son was lost at sea some years ago. He's still out there somewhere, in one of those wrecks, all alone in the cold, dark water. The man is clearly trying his hardest to remain composed, but tremors of grief rack his body. But I was wondering, I noticed that you have some dredging equipment installed on your vessel. Would you be able to retrieve any of his belongings that, from a wreck? I think he'd feel more at peace if his mementos were actually with you. He wore a bronze belt buckle, which you may actually know about. It was specially engraved. You'd recognize it anyway. If there's a chance you could find it, I'd be in your debt. I'd give you upgrade parts. You mean this? You give the belt buckle to the man. This is his. Oh, thank you, bless you. You returned him to me in belt buckle form. Please take this. It's not any money to pay you, but it does hold some value. It sure does, kiddo. It sure does. Thank you. You know about any strange occurrences? I don't get out that much anymore, so I don't see much of what goes on. But I do remember the old mayor. In his final days, what an awful sight it was. Screaming and throwing things into the sea. Throw it back, he would cry over and over. Begging anyone who would listen, howling to the wind. These days, I almost feel like I understand. Cool. Oh, thanks for that. Got more upgrade parts. I did want to spend those on this. That will help. Suppose we could get this, I guess. Do I want to go volcanic or do I want to go the other place? It doesn't really matter. I think volcanic's probably more advantageous for that. I'm in no real hurry to go to the mangrove place, but we'll think about it. I can just let that sit there. We don't really need anything else. We don't care about any of these crab pots. I mean, they're pretty alright, but I mean, catching sharks with this would be pretty metal, but unnecessary. Unnecessary. What time are we? Oh, wow. I didn't realize how far we'd gone. Well, next time, we helped the grieving father. We got some stuff. And, we might actually make, some progress in this here video game. We'll have to see next time. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.